All right, welcome everyone to another video. Today we're going to be discussing about XAF Blazor, of course, and legacy products. And the idea here is like we have a lot of clients with really old legacy applications, old WinForms, old web forms, but they are not thinking of migrating to XAF Blazor right away because their applications are huge. So they definitely will get there at some point, but they want to take a slower approach. But in the meantime, they do want to take advantage of some of the things that SaaS Blazor offers. And one thing that we can do is to provide small utilities or small apps for your clients. For example, a lot of our customers have their SaaS Windows, SaaS Web application, and they also have like a MAUI app, a mobile app to do something, any functionality. And one case, for example, that we came across is the taking pictures. So sometimes you want to take picture of whatever your business is. If you are a repair shop, you want to take picture of the car, the technician. If you are an inspection company, you want to take picture of whatever the house that you're inspecting. If you have a point of sale, you might want to take picture of the product. But it's more cumbersome to take picture with the phone and then upload it to your computer, and then from the computer do the using your system and so on. And of course, SaaS web forms you can use it, but it's not as responsive. So SaaS Blazor gives you a way so you don't have to do a mobile app or things like that. And this is just an example. It could be not just taking picture. It could be that they are in the road and they want to do some type of processing. But basically, how do we can go about that as fast as possible? And we still have our legacy system, and we're going to be using our mobile optimized SaaS Blazor app. So one way to do that we came across to do something real simple is to keep our SaaS Windows software app and do a SaaS Blazor app without security and without the security part. And we add our own login page. We are at our own authentication method, reusing the same credentials that the old app has. Basically, we go to the database, get the user, get the password, we compare the hash exactly as they do there. And if they do that, then we produce a token, and we use that token, we put it on a cookie, and we start validating against that cookie, and we move forward. The other point that I want to mention is like we need to name our namespaces the same. That way, when the SaaS Blazor app is connecting to the same database and it's going to use the XP object type table, it has the same namespace and it finds that record over there. So you don't have those conflicts. And of course, in this side of the mobile app, we disable any type of schema modification. We disable, like we don't want any modification or checking there. And it's really nice, really successful. And you can connect and you have a mobile app that is doing something, and it's really fine. And if you see here, let's see a couple things on the code. We got that question wanted to cover. So basically, we're going to create our login page, and we're going to make, this is the first page of the app right here out of the bat. And Hoch, I don't know if this is a couple CSS, CDN, and so on, but I don't know if you remember this approach of having Blazor components embedding in other places. We can embed it in React app, we can embed it in MVC, we can embed it everywhere. And you can basically use this component, it's a type, and you can put your type of component, you put your instance, and you put how the render mode is going to be rendered for, how it's going to be, it's going to be server or server pre-render and so on. If you see here, then we have our login form, and basically username, password, and login, same thing as always. And right here, we can inject our application or your space, your runtime, everything as we always do. And without going too crazy, let's get to the part right here. Right here, we have our password cryptographer that is going to verify our hashword delegate, getting the values from our database. After that, we're going to redirect to our first list view, and we're good to go. Then you can have a score or modify your application template to add your logout component, and the logout component then will delete the cookie that is actually have the token that you have, And we have a middleware that it will be checking every time that you're going to do something in the app. Hey, is this cookie still valid? If it's not, hasn't expired, if you have everything there, and if it is, you can redirect back again to the login page. So right here now we cannot show the UI and everything there because there is some clients project, but we will definitely create a demo project out of this. But we have these questions we wanted to answer. We want to also put it on your head, things that you can do, that you can achieve. But we will definitely put a demo project together and actually show it in action, show the legacy app, show the Blazor app, the small functionality that you are reusing. And I think that is a beauty.
To be honest, Javier, I kind of really like this approach because it's, I mean, if you know the layers that we are using in this case, it's kind of a straightforward. What you want is a business solution. What we provide is business solution. It's like, of course, the architect will complain. The architecture is not the beautiful one. It's not the several thousand layers, but the business need to move forward. We can provide something in the meantime while we develop the 100 layers that people want, right? So this gets the work done. That's what we need to do, gets the work done. And then we can do it beautifully.
And that's all for this video. Just wanted to, again, we like this conversation, want to put some thinking in your head of where you can achieve. And thanks for watching and see you in the next video.